What's up, GeekGirl world? This is Ari. Welcome to Reactions, and I have Christine with me here today, and we are going to be reacting to everything wrong with Hellboy in 16 minutes or less.
The movie.
The movie.
Yes.
Not the comic books. Of course, I liked Hellboy, and you liked Hellboy.
I really liked Hellboy.
Yeah, we both enjoy Hellboy. I like both movies.
I definitely like the first one more than the second one, but I think the second one is also really fun.
Yeah, and I'm waiting for the third one. I mean, I want my trilogy here, you know. Please give me my trilogy. So anyway, let's see what this has in store for us.
All right, let's do it. Spoilers! Guys. There's spoilers.
Speaking of reading, thanks for the
so if you haven't seen it,
it's a totally
spoilers.
book about make-believe things.
What is it that makes a man a man?
Narration by John Hurt is still narration.
Combining science and
They're
black
counting these
magic.
sins really
Yeah, black
early.
magic alone isn't good enough.
Really
It all
quickly.
began in 1944.
Movie goes through the trouble of having John Hurt set the stage, but omitted just enough narration, so we need text with a date and location, allowing it to hit 3 expositional cliches in the first minute.
Oh, wow. But he has such a good
He
voice.
uses a rosary, so we know some spiritual is about to go down, but they won't actually be useful to anyone.
There's nothing in this island but cheap and rocks!
Ruins, not rot. The remains of Trondheim Abbey, built on an intersection of ley lines.
Groom uses this opportunity to explain why they're on the island instead of earlier, during the planning phase of this mission. Also, the Nazis are conducting magical experiments on a remote island. You'd think they'd want to keep that a secret. It looks like they unfurled the banner right away.
Yay!
Probably.
We're here!
How Rutger.
This World War II general is unaware who Hitler's top assassin is.
He's here. This is worse than I thought.
I think he's called Cronin.
Yeah,
It's my last name. So.
That's
me.
God, how much expositional yelling can we cram into this movie? The Nazis discovered Pokestop technology. This guy
Spot
explains
on.
what he's doing, even though, fuck it, let's just give these assholes 5 cents for beating us over the head with so much exposition.
Okay.
Yeah.
This guy pulls pins on 2 grenades, but throws them one at a time. There goes Baron von Wilhelm from the Nazi part of the family. We don't talk about him. Even though evil C-3PO is completely out of bullets and has no cover, no one shoots at him, giving him all the time he needs to show off his blade nunchucks. Nameless henchmen approach one at a time, allowing them to be easily vanquished cliche. So the portal pulls in a light fixture without affecting it at all. Then the faceless henchman gets sucked in and burns up on impact.
I think
But
it's
now this guy's
flesh.
getting liquefied and pulled in a drop at a time. It's fine if you want to suck people into deep space, but at least do it with some consistency.
The portal's been open for too long. Something may have come through.
Even though all of us were watching it and surrounding it while it was open and would have seen something come through.
Boy,
All right,
if he was Rasputin.
Also, that Hugh Jackman-looking motherfucker is supposed to be Rasputin. Did they not have enough access to a photo of the real Rasputin? Old-time Baby Ruth product placement.
Get me a blanket.
This guy was ready to fucking go with that blanket.
He's like a PA that they just had on standby.
It's just a baby boy!
These characters have confused finding a demon creature in an old abandoned church with a baby being born. I'm not sure how those 2 black soldiers got into this platoon, considering the army didn't integrate until several years after World War II. One full fucking minute-long title card. Hellboy comic book based on the rumors of a real Hellboy based on the script of this movie, which was adapted from the Hellboy comic book. Moldavia doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
That's
Western
layered.
map is part
Yeah,
of Romania.
very
The eastern side is the
Inception-like.
Republic of Moldova. That said, the former Principality of Moldavia had a pretty bitchin' flag. It's a shame this guy wasn't suspicious when they asked him how quickly he bleeds. Well, you were there when the machine popped his eyes out, right? I don't matter, really. I'm just wondering how a thing that resurrects somebody somehow decides, no, you lost your eyes, can't give those back. Broom goes up to be Doc Brown.
The lungs, spine, liver.
Broom has cancer basically everywhere, but is still able to stand and move around and otherwise basically be fine.
Probably some really killer pain meds.
Even though they explained who this guy is 10 seconds ago, the movie still felt the need to put his name at the bottom of the screen. Also, why is a high-ranking official for the FBI on a talk show discussing this? What's he
Yeah,
gonna do
they
next?
wouldn't
Dispute the findings of the Weekly
Ever
World News?
be on explaining anything.
No one is suspicious of a waste management services building that looks this nice, especially in New Jersey.
Hello, I'm John.
You are late.
Because of course he is! Everyone's late, but to what consequence? Nothing! Instead of walking all the way to the counter like a normal person, John decides to stop right on the thing that he doesn't know is an elevator.
turn the page.
Perfectly timed.
If you don't mind.
This seems like an incredibly inefficient way to read, waiting for someone to come along and turn the page for you. We find out later this guy can do basically fine outside of water, so if he wants to read a book so f***ing bad, he should just get out of the damn swimming pool. And even if he wants to stay in the pool, can they not get an intern who will laminate some pages? Isn't this what I pay taxes for?
Kansas City, 76.
Age sapient superpowers include breathing underwater, some form of telekinesis, and expositional rambling.
April 14, 64. The day that Abraham Lincoln died.
Abe Lincoln died the morning of April 15th. He was shot on the 14th.
So they got
John
that
gets grossed
wrong.
out by something he's been within no shot of for some time. Building has integrated a museum into their Maxwell Smart Style series of doors hallway.
Fed 6 times a day. He's got a thing for cats. He'll be his nanny, his keeper, his best friend. He never goes out unsupervised.
This guy plays the pronoun game 6 times, even after he knows for a fact that John has no idea who he's talking about.
He never goes out unsupervised.
Oh. They're already deep underground in a vault. Can they really not tell this kid what he's here to do?
I hate those comic books.
Was he standing there this whole time? John didn't notice? And the guard giving him all
He's a
the
big red
instructions
man
talked about him in the third
with
person like
weights.
asshole?
You'd at least hear them.
Yeah, he's like right in front of him.
He's just shrouded in mystery and
Even though
shadow.
the boy is in his early 30s, he can still be influenced by candy.
Stare at what? His horns. He files them to fit in.
Of all the flimsy things going on, this is by far the flimsiest. He's a giant red dude with a tail. It's basically a demon/government prisoner. Who the f*** is he trying to fit in with? The girl who spontaneously combusts? A better explanation might be it's easier to put on shirts without giant horns on your head.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Walk to the edge of town, go across the track.
Oh, sorry guys. I thought I stumbled into a Scream movie there for a second. Man, that knocked me out. I need to recollect my bearings here.
We're here at the Napkin Library, where just hours ago an alarm was triggered.
Slow news there?
One sheet of glass between them and us. Story of my life.
Abe says this like he's in a terrarium most of the time, but more often than not he's out walking around with everyone else. Like now, for instance.
Police left us, Ren. Take the hint. We don't take hints.
Not taking hints.
The statue, however, was hollow.
A reliquary.
Not quite. A reliquary is a container that a relic goes in. A hollow statue is referred to in the archaeology community as a hollow statue.
Perfect. Made it myself.
Where did you learn to make bullets? Toontown? Abe's telekinesis occasionally needs to be aided by sticking his suction cuppy hand to a door.
Behind this door, a dark entity. Evil, ancient, and hungry.
And easily contained by common doors.
Hey! Stinky! Kitchen's closed.
Hellboy wastes a lot of time amusing himself with one-liners rather than just killing the dark, evil, ancient, hungry entity.
Entity's name is Samael, the Desolate One, son of Nergal, brother...
Abe somehow can't translate the most important word for Hellboy before he does battle with this thing, or just decides to cut himself off for fun or something. Apparently, in this universe, moderate shoves that would simply knock a large man back a bit send a very large demon creature halfway across the room. Since the holy water bullets didn't work, Hellboy decides a paintball might be more effective.
Crazy costumes, huh?
Nice cover, kid. Hellfrogger. Somehow, with people running in the streets, nobody wants to slow down. Not one car. I see people slowing down for birds, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And yet, 42 seconds ago, you singed your finger on a hot horn.
I'm fireproof. You're not.
And this monster is death-proof. Did you forget that? Also, is it protocol of a super-secret FBI-funded program to just leave dead hellhounds on train tracks? See? If touching your hot horns hurt, then why the actual does your fingers being on fire not hurt at all?
Okay.
That makes sense.
Bill enjoys opera cliche. You know, most movies use the lower third location text to tell the audience where the characters are, not describe the set you built. Unless there's a fictional city called abandoned subway area in the no longer existent country locker room. Now, is the movie saying he can see? What the f*** is that? Oh, it's his tail. Don't worry, everyone. It's just his tail. Also, Bud Light. I'm still mad about Hellboy killing that monster that can come back to life. And no one bothered to be concerned whether or not it came back to life or anything. Especially this guy.
I need to touch it. To see.
Do you? Because when we first saw you, you were able to tell us everything about John just by looking at it. And when you gave us all that info about the monster, you were just touching the door of the room he was in.
Professor, they were here.
Who was here? Nixon? Houdini? Jimmy Hoffa?
Whoa, Jeffrey Tambor, I got this. But yeah, he's right. Enough with the point. None of these guards are shooting him, either because they've collectively been waiting for the opportunity to live out that scene from Raiders of the Lost Ark, or they're all questioning why his swords are so fucking loud. According to this flashback, Rasputin is the one who gives this hellhound thing resurrection power. So why did Abe read that it already had resurrection powers?
For each one of you that...
Oh, so many holes. I never
Yeah,
noticed
they're just
before.
poking all these
Didn't
holes
Hellboy kill
in
that thing
it.
once and it just came back to life by itself? Then he killed it again, and indeed, we saw 2 after that, but shouldn't there be 4 by now? Also, why do the bad guys go through all this trouble? Let's create a monster, give him resurrection powers, and in the unlikely event it gets killed, bam, 2 more, baby. Why didn't they just take this pile of angel tears, go back to headquarters, resurrect this hellhound, kill it, let it spawn several times to create an army? Also, Abe Sapien's powers are officially way too convenient at this point. To be able to simply touch a sword and have a full HD, professionally edited flashback of what happened in the museum.
Oh.
It's impossible to believe that Abe didn't know this already, and I am super confused about his powers. Does he have to touch people or things directly to get information, or can he just sense it? The movie says both things are true, but he couldn't figure out that this guy was sick until now.
You've lost a lot of blood.
He has blood.
Touched you 5 seconds. Laid 3 eggs.
Okay, this movie is formally trying to become the most confusing thing ever made. Now you're telling me this monster also lays multiple eggs, that also will become future hellhounds? It's already got the Death Grades 2 more spell on it. You're telling me it reproduces normally too?
We can't risk
Wow.
it. Laura, you go back to the
You're
truck.
only 9 minutes in.
Tomorrow? Tomorrow! Doesn't this feel like something that should be taken care of now?
Oh,
Find those eggs and destroy them.
gosh.
When Broom said to John, find those eggs, John heard, find some backstory on Liz. Liz's clothes aren't burning off.
I think I can help.
We're basically halfway through the movie, and you have done next to nothing so far.
What is your area of expertise?
He doesn't want me with him.
Hellboy asks a valid question that the movie doesn't have an answer for, so they smash cut to the next scene, using Hellboy's valid question to make it seem like he doesn't like John.
I am not pure of heart.
Yes, you are.
So John is Broom's worthy successor, not because he has immense knowledge of the occult or any real combat experience, or is well liked by all the abnormal creatures in the BPRD, but because he's pure of heart. You movie.
Boom. St. Dionysus.
Which one? Pope St. Dionysus? Or St. Dionysus of Alexandria? St. Dionysus of Paris? St. Dionysus the Areopagite? St. Dionysus of India? Is Sam's tongue much shorter in water? Because we've seen him use his tongue successfully over much greater distances on dry land. This guy is definitely going to be killed because his weapon has to charge fuel and load.
Samael. On to the resurrection.
Didn't I kill you already?
Hellboy asks this, even though he just said how that creature was the Hound of the Resurrection.
Yeah.
And they fucking talked about how it comes back to life the last time they ran into
Gotta
it.
slip that
Turns out
one-liner
it was
in.
right when a fight occurs. No one down here wants to run away from the 2 monsters fighting. Really, man, you can't miss that train. No monster fight is starting that.
I would be like that.
Also, now that Hellboy smashed this thing over the Hellhound, how's Neo supposed to get back to the Nebuchadnezzar? Finally slide back to the
Dang. Matrix.
It's definitely worse than just leaving them where you found them. I guess no one explained to Hellboy that killing these things produces 2 more. Not important information, I guess. After stabbing Clay approximately 15 times, Cronin's blade and glove miraculously have no blood on them. Hellboy decides to attack his boss with a hot water heater, which is something I also learned you shouldn't do the hard way.
Something I learned in therapy. I'm depressed. One rubber band. I'm impatient. 2 rubber bands.
So they taught you when you have bad feelings to inflict small amounts of pain on yourself? People who
That's
are closer to
good
Hellboy
therapy.
haven't been told about his escape yet. And knowing his affection for Liz seems like they might be the first people to be called.
No cream and sugar, moron. She takes it black.
2.5-hour movie wastes time exploring Hellboy's unfounded jealousy. Hellboy clearly falls and misses the ledge, but somehow didn't fall to the ground. So guys, we've been dealing with a lot of assholes who know how to come back to life. Let's just leave their dead bodies lying around and hope they don't live again. Also, even though Broom removed the unexplained electronics that kept Cronin alive, he's able to wake up for some reason and put himself back together. Considering the distance Hellboy threw that and the speed it was probably going, this probably should have killed John. Also, we're still watching John go to the Liz while Hellboy's mad about it. Movie proves that it's incredibly hard to look menacing while walking down a spiral staircase. It's awfully nice that New Jersey Times had a cover story titled The Apocalypse that would be positioned just so to make sure we understand what's going on. Hey guys, we decided to drive out to where we thought you might be to give you the news of Broom's death, rather than just calling you. Rainy funeral and black umbrella, shot from overhead cliche. Also, every motherfucker at this funeral brought the same size black umbrella to this thing. They knew this funeral would be extra sad because the main character died and there would be heavy rain. Since Hellboy can't attend the funeral, he stands on top of the funeral home where he can clearly be seen, but no one sees him except for Liz.
I'm not much of a problem solver. 3 decades. I've only completed 2 sides.
Why not use your magic frontal lobe that can see into the past and see what the Rubik's Cube factory worker did to mess it up, then work in reverse?
Yes.
John walks watch Liz walk down the hall. This coffin survives this. No, this is good. This is what the movie was missing. A sassy sidekick. Also, this dead guy that Hellboy brought back to life told him there was miles of tunnels underneath here. But after that, this has been totally worthless. He doesn't know where to go, so why did they even bother to haul him down here? This actually works. The people in this universe must be very slick. Hellboy begins to levitate for a moment. This is about where the door was when Manning slid through, which means it should be closed at this point, unless the door immediately paused and only began moving again at this moment, which would be very considerate of the door.
Really went deep.
Did you cut yourself again, or am I supposed to believe that's the cut from a moment ago? Because that cut clearly happened on the back of your hand.
Continuity errors.
Hey, what's wrong with you?
Seriously? All Cronin manages to do in this situation is not kill anyone and break his own gramophone. Also, why is there a rope hanging right over the trap that's supposed to kill people? And why did the spikes come out after the victim probably already fell to the ground?
Well, you know,
Make sure they're dead.
You want to know that here? Now?
Good question. I don't even want to know at all.
That's all the same.
This sounds like a bad Minions meme about housewives and wine. Couldn't they just hook Liz up with a bunch of grenades and just have her charge in here and blow all the monsters up? She's like resistant to fire, right? Or is she only resistant to her own fire? That's a very specific fire resistance.
Hit me!
Earlier in the movie, Liz said she was beginning to control her powers, yet here she needs to be slapped around a little in order to get her flame on. Also, I thought small, instant, measured amounts of sharp pain was supposed to calm her down. I'm legitimately asking, is she always wearing fireproof clothes? That seems expensive. She was so desperate to get the flame going a moment ago, but now she's moseying like those creatures aren't currently killing Hellboy. In fact, he's resistant to fire, so they could have won this a long time ago.
Yeah.
They needed the dramatics of Liz doing a Jean Grey impression. Only John survived this.
Thank you for this.
Not only did John survive, but so did those grenades. He can break through extremely thick stone walls.
grenades.
Normal-sized chains are just too much.
Your stone heart. What did you think it was made for?
Smashing things? Lighting on fire? Weird masturbation? No, let me get this straight. Some asshole built a portal to another dimension that would release some sort of badass apocalyptic creature, but only during an eclipse. But first, it required Rasputin to open this gate in the beginning of the movie and somehow give birth to Hellboy, who would then one day grow big enough to use his arm as a key. I mean, that is one convoluted prophecy, complete with convoluted carpentry and witchcraft to boot. John is now suddenly able to slip free from his restraints. Was Hellboy saying his real name apply to everyone's restraints?
Remember who you are!
The real you is inside there somewhere, cliche. Did John just use the Force to get those rosary beads to Hellboy? Even though the monster was halfway through the portal,
Yeah, that was quite a throw.
Instead of getting chopped in half or something.
Might as well let's go.
Maybe you should handle that situation? The squid coming out of the evil dude seems like a pretty big loose end. Apocalyptic monster merely tosses Hellboy like a tennis ball instead of just going ahead and killing him already. Are his clothes fireproof too? What are the rules?
152. Hell. New Jersey.
Oh no. That's so sad because like those are things I super didn't notice.
I didn't notice any of that when watching Hellboy. I just thought it was just
That makes a man
great.
a man. Is it his origins? The way things start?
Sure, that and the fairy testicles.
The world's greatest animal.
The world's greatest animal.
To the desert of the real.
It's over 9,000!
Look at the size of that whammer!
He's got a huge talent! Yes!
Last night, I actually had a dream. My flour sack was abducted and the kidnapper started sending me muffins in the mail.
Wow, that sounded surprisingly like him too.
Outside of Yonkers, way out there beyond this hick town, Barnaby.
Honey, Mum. Daddy.
Klaatu!
Why?
Don't watch the video anymore, just watch us dance with the fly.
Oh, yeah.
He's alive! He's alive!
That's kind of how I felt with the fly. He's alive, he's alive.
Yeah.
He's like...
I guess those were honorable mentions.
Yeah, honorable mentions. But yeah, so they kind of like completely destroyed one of my favorite movies for me. I don't know how I feel about that.
I mean, I knew it had flaws. I just didn't know, like, what kind of flaws.
That many flaws.
Like,
and
some of them were just
sense.
Some of them were just funny, but others were like, oh no, that's kind of a plot hole.
Yeah.
Or that was just kind of a stupid thing to do.
Yeah, yeah.
If you just had somebody like consulting the script a little bit, maybe they would have been like, hey guys, nah, that's not gonna work. It's not gonna fly.
Yeah. Let's kind of tie that back into something, or maybe we should answer that question.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now I need to watch it again. I feel like just to fully confirm that there's that many holes.
Or, like, confirm your suspicions, or, like, you know, make sure that you feel the same way about it?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I still think I'll like it, just because, I mean, visually it's really cool.
It's visually stunning.
But that's Guillermo's thing.
Mm-hmm.
So...
But see, that wears off sometimes, too. Like, we were just talking about Crimson Peak. It was, like, visually stunning, but, you know...
gotta have the story on the right line.
Story.
I think this is fun. Like, this movie is fun. It's supposed to be fun.
Mm-hmm.
For there to be little holes, like, I feel like a lot of people maybe didn't notice them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I didn't.
Because it was so fun. I think we skipped over the holes. We just basically took giant leaps.
There was, like, one sort of semi-cohesive story where it's like you can sort of follow it, but seeing the little holes here and there, it's like, oh crap. Dang it, I'm not as smart as I thought I was.
Yeah, it's like, what was I watching that? Was I watching that with my brain turned on? Was I watching Hellboy with my brain turned on? Obviously not, because
I guess not.
there is like so many, I mean, like from minute one, like opening credits.
Opening just...
Wow. So yeah, obviously I did not go into that with my brain turned on.
No, I guess I didn't either. But, you know, it's still a fun movie.
It's still a fun movie. I still like it. I don't know if I'm going to watch it anytime soon. I think I'll let this wear off so I can
I'll forget that this happened.
Forget this happened and then go watch it again.
That's fair. That is fair.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So let us know what you think in the comments below. Was Hellboy one of your favorite movies? Were you surprised about how many sins they counted in here? And
we were.
Yeah,
we definitely were.
Yeah, totally. But yeah, let us know in the comments below. So thank you for watching. Remember, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, visit our website, geekgirlworld.com, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more reactions. Bye.
Bye.